Welcome to our store where we have puppies for sale. Our adorable little friends are looking for loving homes, and we have a variety of cute puppies available. From playful to cuddly, we have a pup for everyone. One day, a young boy approached our store and inquired about the puppies. He asked the store owner, "How much are you going to sell the puppies for?" The store owner replied, "Anywhere from 30 to 50. The little boy then pulled out some change from his pocket and said, "I have 237. Can I please look at them?" The store owner smiled and whistled. Out of the kennel came Lady, leading the way for 5 tiny balls of fur. The little boy noticed that one puppy was lagging behind, and he asked, "What's wrong with that little dog?" The shop owner explained that the puppy had a hip problem and would always limp. But much to the owner's surprise, the little boy said, "That is the puppy that I want to buy." When the shop owner offered to give the puppy to the boy, he insisted on paying full price, offering $237 now and 50 cents a month, until he had paid for the puppy. The owner tried to dissuade him, saying that the puppy would never be able to run and play like the other puppies. But the boy revealed his own twisted, crippled left leg and said, "Well, I don't run so well myself, and the little puppy will need someone who understands." This heartwarming story reminds us that every life is valuable and deserving of love and care. It's a beautiful example of understanding and compassion, and we hope that our puppies will find homes where they are cherished and understood just like this little puppy did. So come and visit us to meet our puppies for sale and open your heart and home to a new furry friend who needs love and understanding. In a small village, there once lived a young boy with a fiery temper. His emotions would often get the best of him, leading to outbursts and tantrums. Concerned by his son's behavior, the boy's father decided to teach him a valuable lesson about anger and its consequences. One day, the father handed the boy a bag of nails and said, "Each time you lose your temper, my son, you must hammer a nail into the fence." The boy looked at his father, puzzled and unsure of what this exercise would achieve. On the very first day, frustration overtook the boy, and he hammered a staggering 37 nails into the fence. The loud thuds echoed through the village, reflecting the anger that consumed him. As the days went by, the boy started to realize the toll his temper was taking. He gradually gained control over his emotions,
and the number of nails driven into the fence started
to dwindle. It became clear to him that controlling his anger was far easier than pounding nails into the unforgiving wood. Finally, the time came when the boy didn't lose his temper at all. Bursting with pride, he rushed to his father to share the news. The father hugged him warmly and suggested a new lesson. "My son," he said, "from now on, for every day you keep your temper in check, you may remove 1 nail from the fence." Driven by determination, the boy undertook this task with unwavering commitment. Day after day, he would pull out a single nail, symbolizing his growing control over his anger. And slowly but surely, the fence started to regain its original shape. One day, the boy couldn't contain his excitement any longer. He gleefully approached his father, declaring that all the nails were gone. Filled with pride and love, the father took his son by the hand and led him to the fence. Looking at the hole-ridden fence, the father said, "You have done well, my son, but take a close look at the scars these nails have left behind." Just like the fence, when we say hurtful things in anger, they leave wounds that can't be erased easily. While you can pull out a knife from someone's flesh, the pain lingers no matter how many times you apologize. With this powerful realization, the young boy understood the importance of controlling his temper. He learned that words said in anger can leave lasting scars on relationships, even if we later regret them. And so the boy grew into a wise and patient man, always mindful of his words and temper. He carried the lessons of his father and the fence with him, reminding others to control their anger and avoid words they may later regret. So my friends, let us heed this tale from long ago and remember that controlling our anger is crucial. Let us take a moment to think before we speak, allowing compassion and understanding to guide our words. for some things in life, once said can never be unsaid. In life, we all face struggles that can be difficult and challenging, just like the butterfly in the story. Our struggles can be the very thing that helps us develop our strengths and grow into better versions of ourselves. The story of the butterfly and the kind-hearted man who tried to help it teaches us an important lesson. When the man snipped off the remaining bit of the cocoon to help the struggling butterfly, he unintentionally hindered its ability to develop fully. The struggle of forcing its body through the small opening of the cocoon was actually a necessary step for the butterfly to develop its strength and prepare itself for flight. Similarly, in our own lives, the struggles we face are essential for our personal growth. It is through these struggles that we develop the strength, resilience, and skills needed to overcome challenges and achieve our goals. Without facing struggles, we may never realize our full potential and may not be able to handle future obstacles with the same level of confidence and strength. While it's natural to seek help or support when facing challenges, it's important for us to recognize that some struggles are necessary for our personal growth. Just like the butterfly needed to struggle to develop the strength to fly, we too need to tackle our challenges on our own and not rely solely on external help. The next time you find yourself facing a difficult situation, remember the story of the butterfly. Embrace the struggle, for it is through overcoming these challenges that we develop the strength and resilience needed to soar to new heights. Our struggles are what shape us into the best versions of ourselves. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village, there lived a hard-working farmer and a skilled baker. The farmer took immense pride in his thriving dairy farm, where he produced the freshest of butter. And the baker, known for his delicious loaves of bread, was highly respected for his craft. One fine day, the baker began to doubt the amount of butter he was receiving from the farmer. Filled with frustration and suspicion, he decided to take the matter to court. Both the farmer and the baker appeared before the judge, seeking a resolution to their dispute. Curious about the weighing process, the judge questioned the farmer. "Do you use any specific measure to weigh your butter?" he inquired. The farmer, known for his honesty, replied, "Your Honor, I must confess that I am a simple man. I don't possess a proper measure, but I do own a scale." Intrigued by the farmer's response, the judge pressed further. "Well then, how do you weigh the butter accurately?" he asked. The farmer, with a genuine smile, explained his unique method. "Honor, before the baker began purchasing butter from me, I used to buy a pound loaf of bread from him every day. When the baker delivered his bread, I placed it on my scale and reciprocated by giving him an equal weight in butter. If there is someone to be held accountable, it is indeed the baker." As soon as the farmer finished speaking, a sense of realization dawned upon everyone present in the courtroom. The scale of justice tipped in the farmer's favor. As the truth became clear, the moral of this story resonates deeply with our lives. It reminds us that we reap what we sow, and honesty prevails when tempted by dishonesty. Just like the farmer, who reciprocated the baker's measure of honesty, it is crucial to treat others with respect and fairness. Attempting to deceive or cheat others only leads to a loss of trust and tarnishes one's own reputation. In a world where moral values are often challenged, this tale serves as a reminder to be honest and genuine in all our dealings. So, let us learn from the honorable farmer and choose the path of integrity, knowing that true success and fulfillment lie in treating others as we wish to be treated. Remember, dear audience, in life, what you give is what you will receive. Let us strive to build a society that thrives on honesty, where deceit and dishonesty hold no place. In this fascinating story from a small Italian town, we see an incredible display of creative thinking that saved a small business owner from a dire situation. The businessman, who owed a large sum of money to a Loan Shark was faced with an unthinkable offer. The loan shark wanted to marry his daughter in exchange for wiping out the debt. But instead of succumbing to this unacceptable proposal, the daughter used her creative thinking to outsmart the loan shark. When presented with the challenge of picking a pebble from a bag with the consequence of marriage, if it was black, she cleverly manipulated the situation. She noticed that the loan shark had placed 2 black pebbles in the bag, giving her only 2 options, both resulting in her marriage to the loan shark. Instead of falling into the trap, the daughter ingeniously dropped the pebble into a pile of other pebbles, creating a situation where the loan shark would have to make a judgment call based on her actions. The loan shark, not wanting to be exposed as a cheat, was ultimately forced to play along and proclaim that the pebble she dropped was white, thus clearing her father's debt without sacrificing herself. This story showcases the power of thinking outside of the box and finding creative solutions to seemingly impossible situations. By refusing to accept the limited options presented to her, the daughter was able to turn the tables and achieve a favorable outcome for her family. The moral of this story is clear. When faced with challenging circumstances, it's important to explore all possible options and not confine ourselves to the choices that others present to us. Through creative thinking and out-of-the-box solutions, we can overcome even the most difficult situations. This timeless lesson from centuries past serves as a reminder that there is always a way out, even when the odds seem stacked against us. Have you ever wondered what holds you back from achieving your goals and dreams? Sometimes it's not physical barriers or external forces, but rather the limitations we place on ourselves. Just like the elephants in this inspiring story, our own beliefs can bind us and prevent us from breaking free. Imagine walking through an elephant camp and noticing that these powerful creatures are not held captive in cages or restrained with chains. Instead, all that keeps them from escaping is a simple rope tied to one of their legs. It seems odd, doesn't it? With their tremendous size and strength, the elephants could easily snap the rope and regain their freedom, but they don't even attempt it. Perplexed by this sight, a gentleman approached a trainer and asked why the elephants weren't breaking free, and the trainer revealed a surprising truth. When they are very young and much smaller, we use the same size rope to tie them. At that age, it's strong enough to hold them back. As they grow up, they are conditioned to believe they cannot break away. They think the rope can still hold them, so they never try to escape. This story illustrates the power of belief. The elephants, despite their tremendous strength, have accepted the belief that they are bound by the rope. They no longer even attempt to break free, because their minds have been conditioned to think it is impossible. And how often does this happen to us in life? We encounter obstacles and setbacks, and over time, we develop limiting beliefs about what we can achieve. We give up before we even try, because we believe we are held back by invisible ropes. But the moral of this story is to never let anyone or anything define your limitations. No matter how the world tries to hold you back, cling to the belief that you have the power to achieve what you desire. It all starts with the belief in yourself. Believing in your own abilities is the crucial first step on the path to success. When you truly believe that you can overcome obstacles and achieve greatness, you unleash a hidden strength within yourself. You begin to tap into your true potential and discover what you are truly capable of. So the next time you feel constrained by the ropes of doubt and fear, remember the elephants and their misguided belief in their limitations. Break free from the mental chains that hold you back and embrace the power of your own belief. Trust in yourself and you will find the strength to achieve your dreams. Remember, the world may try to hold you back, but it is your unwavering belief in your own abilities that will set you free and propel you towards success.